Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I achieve this quick and easy makeup and hair tutorial. This honestly only took me 45 minutes. I have no false lashes on, but it is a little bit more amped up from your everyday sort of look. After I've done my makeup, I will show you my hair. I used the Flow by Vanity Planet. It's like a ceramic straightening brush. They sent this to me a little while ago and I've been using it ever since. And they are sponsoring and collaborating with me on this video, so thank you Vanity Planet for doing that. I've worked with them in the past and I've loved everything that they have sent me. So I love working with companies that I absolutely love. So they did give me a discount code for you guys. And if you want to see exactly how I achieved this sort of like voluminous straight hair, stay tuned to the end of the video because I will be going over that as well. So if you want to see how I did all this, then don't click out of the video. So my skin feels very, very dry today. So I'm actually gonna go in first with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist and spray this on my face. Whenever I don't wear makeup, I feel like my skin just gets really dry. But when I wear a full face of makeup, it gets oily by the end of the day, so. For brows, I'm going to be using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I bought this by accident, but I've been liking it. It has an angle, which the one that I usually use is the Precisely My Brow Pencil, which just has like a really thin tip. So, I don't know, it does seem to go a little quicker. I'm just pushing up my brows. I'm going to do the bottom end, push the front, and then do the tail. I just feel like that's so much quicker. I don't know if it looks more natural, if it looks more, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I feel like I'm still getting the hang of it, but shit. This is the Anastasia Brow Gel, and I'm just gonna go in and push them up. I'm gonna prime with the, what? I'm gonna prime with the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm gonna grab a brush. Just gonna do two different things. It's gonna prime, but I'm also going to kind of carve out just the bottom part of the brow, because with that brow pencil, it gets really messy for me because I'm still kind of like getting the hang of it. So this just helps to clean it up a little bit, and then I'm bringing it down on the lid to prime. Alright, so to start off this whole eye look, I'm first going to go in with Force of Nature. This shade here, it looks so much like Birkin from Anastasia. It's just like a good warm toned neutral brown. I'm going to start buffing this in the crease, outer corner, the inner corner, just put that all over, pretty much all over the place. On the lid, just gonna do it kind of messy. And when I do it on the lid, I kind of put this on the belly of the brush, so it's like this part as opposed to this part of the brush. And just put it all over like so. Working that in. Next, I'm going to use my 247 brush from Smith, and I'm going to mix Natural Beauty and Best Friend, which are these two shades here from the Tartelette palette. They're kind of like mauve-y, purpley shades. I'm just putting them on the tip of this brush, and I'm going to put this right in the outer corner and kind of like smudge this into the lash line. And I'm also going to pick up a little bit of Dreamer, which is this brown shade here. If I've got time, I'm going to go to my nephew's t-ball game. He's only like 4. Imagine how precious that would be to see these little kids playing t-ball. How adorable. Okay, and now I'm gonna use this Crown C511 brush. It's like a fluffier blending brush. I'm gonna try to not wear false lashes today because usually on days like this where I'm not really like doing anything, I don't usually wear false lashes. I'm quickly gonna grab this shade. This is Nylon from MAC. It is a bright, frosty, goldish, yellow, vanilla toned color. I'm gonna pop this here on the inner corner of the eye, on the inner part of the lid. I did this the other day in a makeup look and I was really happy with how it turned out. It was a day that I was just kind of like playing around with makeup. I feel like it really, really brightened up that inner part. And then once I'm done with the rest of my makeup, I'll pop it on the inner corner itself and it kind of fades into this really nicely. Okay, and then I'm grabbing any of the fluffy brushes and kind of buffing everything out. Okay, so the eyes are pretty much done. I am just going to do some mascara, but I'm going to do that after I do the rest of my makeup so that I can spray my face with this after and I don't have to worry about any transferring or anything. So for my face, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Light Primer, which has been my favorite recently. And I know I'm feeling dry right now, but I know that if I just go in with like a hydrating primer or something later on in the day, it's just not gonna hold up as well as this stuff does. I swear, if you have oily skin, this stuff is like magic. Today, I'm gonna be using the Hourglass foundation. This is the Vanish foundation in the shade Ivory. I haven't used this in a while. Like stripe it on the face. Ooh, it's a little dark. That's okay. Do some of that, some up here. I like stick foundations when I kind of just want to get my makeup done because you can just kind of like slap it on. And then I'm using this brush from Crown. This is from their full face contour set. This is the bigger brush, so it's kind of like used for foundation. I just like it because you can kind of just like smear it on the face and it just goes on really evenly. I feel like I don't have much to talk about because I haven't really been doing anything. I've just been working, just been doing this, you know? I signed up for the Katie Hearn Spring Challenge. That started on Monday, and so far in my fitness journey, I have lost 16 pounds, I think. So I need to lose like 20 more, honestly. The last time I was that weight, I was like younger, so we'll see. I got a huge box in the mail from Rimmel. They sent this Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter. It's in the shade Fair, and when I swatched it on my hand, it seemed pretty freaking amazing. So I'm gonna bring this under the eyes, and I like it because it has this like brush applicator. Do the center of the nose. Seems like really nice. Ow, just got my eyeball. That looks really good. I really like that concealer. Not a dewy finish, but it feels very like moisturizing under the eyes. It's like a really creamy concealer. Oh, I'm excited about that. I feel like concealer is really hard to find at the drugstore. Okay, I'm gonna set my entire face. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is the shade 1 Transparent. And I'm gonna use this IT Cosmetics brush to set my face with. Why did I say it so high? I don't want to do any cream contouring today because I just don't have time for that today. I mean, I do have the time, I don't want to. Oh, yes. I'm gonna bronze my face. I'm gonna use the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Bronzer. It is like a deeper red tone bronzer, and I'm gonna use the Real Techniques blush brush for this. And I'm gonna start on the forehead. I'm also gonna go like on the cheek area here. Do the whole thing. Oh my gosh, so I know I just did 2 hauls, but the VIB sale was going on and I got a coupon for 20% off for Ulta, so I got more coming at you. Oh, see, that just makes it look like you've been in the sun on vacation. Look at my hand, my arm. Or don't look at it, I'm too pale. I want to do some contouring just because I like the way it makes my face look. I've been using the Anastasia contour kit lately and I've been really liking it. I'm mixing these 3 contour shades together. If you want a full video on how I've been contouring lately or why I bring this down here, check out the video up here. It's on how to contour a round face shape. So if your face shape is a little bit more circular, you might like it. I go over cream and powder contouring in that video. Today I'm just doing powder, I'm not doing the cream. So you can kind of like pick and choose what works best for you. For blush, I'm gonna grab Exposed from Tarte. It's a really good, almost like a mauve-y bronze sort of blush. I don't know. This has been one of my favorite blushes for years. I'm gonna bring this up on the cheeks. Just a little bit. For a highlighter today, I'm going to use this one from Kevyn Aucoin. It's their Celestial powders, and this one's in the color Starlight. It's more of like a natural highlight rather than something that's reflective and beaming off of your face, but I like that every now and then, and this one is my favorite. That's more of a like a natural kind of one. I'm going to pick it up on this F35 brush, pop it up here. It's very like romantic sort of color. Underneath the eyeballs, I'm just gonna grab one of my fluffy brushes if I can find one. This is a big 232 from Smith. Probably just the Force of Nature shade, which was this shade here. Put it right on the tip of the brush, look up, and just kind of like bring this underneath. And now I can go back in with that Nylon shade and really pack it here on this inner corner to help brighten up the eyes, and it kind of like carries it in. And then also bring it in a little bit here on the bottom part. I'm gonna take my NYX eyebrow marker and fill in my freckle not necessary. I'm taking this Rimmel nude liner. I've had this forever and then they just sent me a new one, so I'm really excited because I've got a backup. I'm putting this in the waterline. Oh boy, I can't do this on camera. My eyes get watery so easily and then the lights are like, so I'm gonna spray my face again with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And now I can go in with mascara. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm going to apply a lot of it. For lips, I'm going to go in with the Subculture lip liner from MAC. It's just a really good nude. And I'm just using this to outline my lips and kind of feather in the edges. This was one of my favorite things that Rimmel sent me. This is one of their Kate Moss lipsticks. It's number 40. It just looked like a really beautiful nude when I swatched it on my hand. So I'm going to try this out. I honestly think that this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Kim Kardashian lipstick. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so they're not the same. I thought they were gonna be the same, but pretty darn close. I mean, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Kim Kardashian one, so it's got more of a pinkness in it. It's a little bit darker. My lips are a little bit too light, honestly. I don't want them to be this light. I feel a little washed out, so I'm gonna go over it with something a little bit darker. Okay, this is number 42 from Rimmel, and this is a little bit closer to that Kim lipstick. This is 42, this is the Kim, and then this is 40. I'm gonna put this over top. That way they're not so light. I feel like maybe I should go in with a gloss. Should I go in with a gloss? All right, I'm gonna go over it with a gloss. This is Blushing Margarita from Buxom. Looks like these. There we go. Okay, moving on to my hair. Let me take it down out of this Hot Mess Express of a bun. Oh, it's probably gonna look really kinked up and stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna just part it down the middle. I'm gonna go in with my favorite heat protectant. This is the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. And now I'm going to be going in with this Flow by Vanity Planet. It is a like ceramic straightening brush. It is hot. I have this up to 250 degrees. Just take this on the underside and just brush it through my hair. And it really is that freaking simple. I got this sent to me a little while ago and I've been using it every day since, just to get the hang of it and kind of like see how I like it. And it really makes it really quick and easy. Honestly, I've never tried anything like this before, but look, it really straightened out all those kinks. I mean, it wasn't extremely kinky, but you know what I mean. Just going in and kind of just gliding it through the hair. And then instead of going in with my comb afterwards, I'm just brushing it out there. And this isn't on the highest setting at all. Since I've been bleaching my hair for so long, I just never put it on the highest setting. So this is kind of doing all of this without being extremely hot. They did give me a discount code for this in case you were interested in picking it up. You can get it for 50% off, which is an insane deal, but you can get it for 50% off with my code, which is BRIFLOW. I like my hair to have a little bit of volume to it. I feel like this leaves the volume there. I like to come from the underside a lot and then just kind of like curve it under to give that like swoop. So this is the completed hair and makeup. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's just a very effortless, quick, everyday sort of look. This literally only took me like 45 minutes to do both the hair and the makeup. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out today. Let me know what videos you want to see next, and I'll see you later. Bye.